All right, welcome back. It's been a weird week in a lot of ways, and then the Pirates trade Garrett Cole. You know about that. And then earlier this week, Andrew McCutchen is on his way to San Francisco. So, Jason Mackey, I want to start with you on this one. What's more disturbing to you, what they're doing or their spin on what they're doing?
The spin on what they're doing. Absolutely, Pomp. I have no problem with what they're doing. I understand that it's best for business, but own it. Say you're rebuilding, and also get in one lane. I don't understand this, we're sort of selling off some pieces, maybe not. We still think we can contend. No, you can't. Strip it down, rebuild, own it, and don't insult your fans' intelligence by saying that you're still sort of competing.
I agree with that 100%. I mean, for Neil Huntington to say, it's misinformation, it's fake news, we're still trying to win this year. Give me a break. I mean, you can't put lipstick on this pig. We know what's going on. Huntington said on the record in November that their best team was with Andrew McCutchen and Garrett Cole. Now he's going to spin it differently? No, this team is shedding payroll. It's not trying to win this year. Huntington has been backed into a corner. He wasn't going to get money to make the team better. Status quo wasn't going to be good enough to make the playoffs. Admit that you're punting on 2018 because you think it's going to help you down the road. But he's afraid to do that because he knows fans don't believe, they're not patient enough to think the rebuild is going to work.
And it's so funny to me, the parsing of words. Like, he broke out in hives on your station, Andrew, when he was on with your afternoon crew. And he was saying restock, replenish, refurbish, but not rebuild. Because, that's the catchphrase. So, what are you trying to do here? I mean, how dumb do you think we are? You're obviously rebuilding. What's the difference when he was talking about 3 years of a replenishment versus 5 years of a rebuild? I mean, come on. So what are we going to have? Thesaurus night at PNC Park? Nuance night at PNC Park? And give me a break with some of these.
He actually said on the record, again, I'm going to pretty much paraphrase him, that they got better with the Garrett Cole trade. He said in our projection model, he said our win total went up. So if your win total went up and you already thought you were on the edge of the playoffs, then why would you trade McCutchen?
Where he then did admit that it went down, but I don't see how teams who think they are in it are somehow going to get better when they give away their best offensive player, who's 31. By the way, last time I checked, Roberto Clemente won an MVP award at 31, and when Willie Stargell was 31, he would finish second. Then he won one later in life, actually. And Doug Drabek won the Cy Young at 27. Oh, by the way, that's what Garrett Cole was.
Yeah,
the Thesaurus night is, I think, August 19th, Tim.
Good, looking forward to it.
Yeah, the other thing is when if you have assets, and those two guys, admittedly, from Neil Huntington, are their best two assets. That's what he said in November. You don't really get much back in terms of major league experience here, do you? These are all prospects, which again goes into their thinking, Jason, that, okay, now we have control for people for 5 or 6 years.
Are they prospects?
Isn't that what
no, I disagree with that, Bob.
Okay, they are prospects in a sense. What have they really done? Musgrove, okay.
It's 200 combined games, in the major leagues. 200
all right,
combined
among
games.
how many players are we talking about?
5.
6?
For the 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going to talk about
is that proven
words
commodities?
And semantics here.
No.
You have a 27-year-old guy who could, I would not be surprised if Garrett Cole wins a Cy Young or at least is in the Cy Young.
Bob, I don't have an argument with the return they got on either trade.
Okay.
I really don't.
I do.
I do too.
Well, what did you expect they were going to get for Andrew McCutchen in the last year of his contract?
I'm more looking at Garrett Cole here. He's a 27-year-old who already in his first 5 years has better numbers than Scherzer did.
See,
in his first 5.
You've said that.
It's true, though.
Okay, so where are his numbers better? Give me the stats.
Numbers are wins, numbers ERA,
wins. You're going to cite wins.
Innings. Last year he had 200 innings pitched. Don't they always want guys who can give you 200 innings? And if so, it's a rare commodity. So, Jason, why don't you get more for that? In my opinion, they should have gotten more.
I agree. I don't see the point in trading him right now. I would have let him go, let him pitch. I'm not going to sacrifice.
I don't know when Garrett. When did Garrett Cole turn into Roger Clemens? He hasn't been good since.
He had 19 wins a few years ago.
He's not Roger Clemens, but he's a young, strong arm with really good stuff.
With 2 years left on his contract, and he hasn't been good in 2 years.
But with a pitching coach, they always say can fix problems. I think he's been better at fixing guys who have come outside of the organization than guys who come off the rails within, but that's an argument for a different day. I would, Andrew, when we're talking about the return, would you have preferred, and we don't know how true any of this is, but the 4 guys they got for Cole who are kind of all mid-tier, lower, high-tier prospects.
I would.
I know the two big ones from the Yankees.
I would have taken the Yankees deal.
Okay, so would I.
But I think Musgrove, if used properly, can be the next Watson. I really think that. His numbers as a relief pitcher
were
were
excellent. You have 12 people in your bullpen, no starters, and see how you do. We're due for a break. We'll come back with more right after this. Penguins up next.